It's time for Dodger baseball.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. HR, what's the word on him?
Man, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Carlos Gomez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. One away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Shot foul over towards the dugout. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Standing in, Adrian Beltre. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Set down in order. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Third baseman, Chris Ryan.
He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Gomez. Still ranging back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League.
Rizzo.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a
swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Batting fourth.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben Zobrist.
Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got great power. I love watching a guy who can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. First pitch on its way. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Napoli, not in time, and they'll get only the 1 out.
Batting 8th. Center
And now
fielder,
here's the versatile
Albert
outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. From the belt, the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Mike Napoli now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
First baseman number 5, Mike Napoli.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. In the air out toward right field. Therefore it is Hayward now, 1 away. Here's Rougned Odor now.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Man, you got the guy 0-2. How frustrating can you be to leave a ball out over the plate and he ends up getting a base hit?
Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for Texas. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, Jake Arrieta. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Jake Arrieta.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Andrus. A quick out number one.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Ready to take his hacks again, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Hard liner to center field. Gomez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The second baseman, number 18.
Riding in once again, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Beltre is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 3-0.
Leading off for Texas, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Cole Hamels, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Here's Carlos Gomez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Here's Addison Russell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. Fouled back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Gomez at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Gomez. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Center fielder, number 5.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. 49. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Into the box, Jake Arrieta. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Profar on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a snap move over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jurickson Profar. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Beltre comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Here's Mike Napoli now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mike
Into the windup and the pitch. fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Matt, he's one pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Profar. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there.
Rizzo.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Tony Barnett answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo is on his way home. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Addison Russell. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Andrews is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Jason Hayward now, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good Here's Rognadodor now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Into the windup and the pitch. Jonathan Lucroy is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30. Nomar.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Albert Almora. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gomez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jake Arrieta. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gomez has a read on it. And that ends the inning. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. It's the Cubs 8 Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the late.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The pitcher, number 43, Tony.
James Loney will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, James Loney.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to third, right to Bryant. On to first as Loney is set down here. 2 away now.
The batter, center
Here's
fielder
Carlos Gomez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Alex Claudio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Chris Bryant will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. So a solo shot down the line in left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
3 home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional night tonight. 3 homers.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he rips it on the ground to second. Backhanded on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
The batter, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Digging in to try it again. Addison Russell, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It is now 9-0. Here's Jurickson Profar. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Jurickson Profar.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Third baseman number 29.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Weak roller right side. And he'll reach first safely.
Well, not a lot of offense from them today. It's only the second hit here, and we are in the late innings of the game. Maybe they can put something together, maybe get things going.
From the stretch. Grounded, foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Rougned Odor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Profar racing back at the track, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's in there. Base hit. Hayward rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Mazara's on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Jake Arrieta. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. Contreras rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Line drive to left field, and I didn't think the runner was going to be able to score on that. That's just a great job of hustling and a nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That winds up foul. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And 2, here it comes. Drilled to first. Napoli is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Chris Bryant will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazara going back to the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 11 and the Rangers. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. A wave and a miss.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Elvis Andrus.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 out, nobody on. A high fastball is in there.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail in this one 11-0. Keone Kela enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Keone Kela.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Profar moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Addison Russell. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And try it. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Here's Carlos Gomez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Here's Jurickson Profar. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 out, nobody on. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking to send him packing again. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far as he's just been flat unhittable. Ready for another shot now. Adrian Beltre. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Hit out towards second. And past the sliding attempt at second. That should go as a base hit.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Here's Mike Napoli now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. A runner on first with 2 away. He struck him out, and the Rangers are gone here this evening.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Cubbies wrap out 19 hits. Cole Hamels was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
11 runs, 19 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Rangers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors.